stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Looking to throw on third. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for, and makes the fair catch at the 10. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks.
He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. That's caught. It's Williamson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Looking for room, it's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Tyson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Quarterback running on the draw. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on first down from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They want to run it left here. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap, it's Strickland. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll go back to work on offense. on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time, he's got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass, then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in...
Oh, out of space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're in for a touchdown. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal pushing their way inches into the end zone. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Tyson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Strickland. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they get him down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Strickland. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He slides that just inside the right upright. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. He makes a catch. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. But the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. This is well within field goal range. That earlier miss could have influenced this decision. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He's going to run it.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long. And I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And that's a first down for the offense.
That's reeled in. It's Tyson. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
At the 47. First down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tyson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will kneel at the 24. A 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to the ground game on the left. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Makes the catch. It's Williamson. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Line getting set on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys with the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Pulls and fires complete. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Inside the 25. Turning on the Jets. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Finds a spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.